I have never been insecure about my body. People have never based their attraction of me on my body. And in recent times, it happens that people are noticing my body. My body has become obvious to a lot of people. Because one, I'm dressing like a woman now. I'm always that girl. It's like baggy tops, baggy, jeans, baggy joggers, wearing big clothes. I do not give a damn about how it's looking. But now I'm wearing more women clothes, women trousers, panties, blouse. Oh my God. Making my hair, doing a little bit of makeup. I'm becoming more feminine, if that's the word. And after I went for my BBC media training from last year, BBC spoilt me. They spoilt me with education, knowledge, and also spoilt me with a lot of food. They fed us in that training. So from the month of August 2025 until now, I added weight. I added weight from August 2025. And I loved it. Because for the longest time, it's just like, I was always like starving myself. I had a lot of work to do. I didn't care about food like that. I cared about food, but I wasn't feeding myself like how I should feed myself until BBC fed me. And I was like, wait, hold up. I like being fed. I like feeding myself. I like, knowing that there is food at home. I like, how happy I've become because there is food compared to the other times that I was always grumpy. I was always hungry. Preparing a meal kind of like started soothing me a little bit. That's when I fell in love with cooking even. Me intentionally feeding myself meant that I added weight. I liked it so much. Oh my God. I look at myself in the mirror and just smile at myself. Look at you. You are becoming a woman. And sometimes when I used to see myself, I see, how I would look like when I get pregnant. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So I came back to Kaduna from Anambra, and people were like, oh, you've got to... Even while I was in Anambra, people were always saying, you have added weight to Ibukazi, you are fat now. And I'll just laugh it off. I didn't take it as anything because I know it was rude to say that about people. But because I've never been insecure about my body, about my height, about my complexion, about like the weight, whether I was slim or fat, it has never been a problem for me. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't, because nobody has said anything before, I don't actually care, and I'm good with my body. Whether I have a lot of breasts, it's not even the right expression, whether I have like a big behind or a big front, it has never been a problem. Like, I don't care. I like how I look. And I know growing up, I fluctuated. Like, I've been slim, I've been fat, I've been slim, fat, like it segues. It segues the word pendulum. It swings like a pendulum, right? And now I'm at the big side, not even big, but I actually added weight. And now people are having all of these things to say. And it was entering this year, I was just like, because people had said it a lot of times, it kind of like got into my head that, oh wait, are you actually hearing what these people are saying about you? Like, they're not even hiding it. They're saying in front of you that you are fat, your stomach is big. Yeah, it's only my stomach. It's this calorie burner. This stomach must enter inside though. It's only my stomach that I'm just like, girl, talk yourself in. But still, I'm just like, okay, it's there. So what should I do? Should I clean myself? People saying that a lot to me just like made me aware, not conscious, but aware of the fact that, oh, it's not only me that is noticing that I've added weight. It's other people that notice. And they're not being kind with what they're saying. Or they think they are being kind, but they don't know what they're doing. They're making me want to be insecure about how I look, which I like. I want the emphasis to be on, I don't hate this thing. I actually like it. Like, I'm in love with it. Like, when I smile at myself, when I see myself, like when I pass the mirror, I smile at myself. I'm like, oh girl, you look so good and sexy. I like it. And I posted a video on Facebook, and this man just wrote, watch your weight. I did a double take. I was like, what the heck? A stranger, somebody that I do not even know from Adam coming to my comment section to tell me what I should be doing with my body. I was just like, yes, that is it. This rudeness, it needs to stop now. And it made me to even start thinking about like younger girls. I know while we were growing up, there were girls that were, on the big side, they were plus size, that people always, spoke about. You know how you go to your aunties and they'll be like, nkine buzine, this kwana okay, nikeke biya, kebe mo megin, okay? I was just like, that was body shaming a young person. That was body shaming a little girl that didn't even know what beauty standards were. That is who you were talking down on like that. It is rude. It is uncivil. It is barbaric to comment on people's body. And it's not even only about weight. So somebody just got acne on their face or pimple, and you think it's your life's mandate to point it out to them. What makes you think that they don't know that they have a freaking pimple on their face? What makes you think that they didn't stare at their face in the mirror before coming out? What makes you think that they're lacking of mirrors? Should I tell you something in case you don't know? Before they stepped out of their house, they touched that pimple. They were like, oh my God, I have a pimple on my face and I don't know what to do about it. They didn't want people like you walking up to them to tell them about the pimple. That's why you need to shut up, because it's none of your business. She got darker. Is it your business? Your hand is Christian mother hand. Like, I don't know. Because do you know why this thing is pissing me off? Because I would never do that to another person. Do you know, after yesterday, while people were telling me all of these things, I kind of like became a little bit aware or even conscious, whatever. And I started like checking women's pictures. I went to Olive Mode's page. I went to Juliana Olakayode. Is that her name? Or is it Olukayode? The girl that acted in, Jennifer's Diaries. I went to, even some of my friends that I know that I didn't even know that they added weight. Like, when I see people that add weight, the first thing that comes to my mind is not, oh, this weight that they added is bad for them. The first thing that comes to my mind is, oh my gosh, you look so amazing. You look good. This is beautiful on you. And sometimes I don't even see the weight. I went to Stan on his wife's page. That's Blessing Jessica Obasi. I went to her page and it just dawned on me. I refuse for anybody's comments to make me become overly conscious of how I see myself. I refuse to lose my childlike wonder. I refuse to lose how I express myself or how I show up in the world because of stupid standards. Like, I didn't even add, where is the weight that I even added? Bikunu? Where is it? I'm just like, what the heck? Yes, my cheeks became plumpier. Is plumpier the word? I don't even know. Our stomach is out there for the world to see. Like, what the heck? I've never seen, I know that, I wouldn't even say that Oliver Morde is plus size. I've never seen an Oliver Morde's picture and zoomed in to check, how is her stomach appearing? Because it does not matter. She looks beautiful. Her clothes is beautiful. Move on. Like the picture and move. But no, some stupid people would come to that comment section and talk rubbish. It is amazing to me. Even when people call another person ugly. Like, what is wrong with human beings? How can you call a human being ugly? And I was discussing with my housemate. She was like, but you have seen people that are ugly, yeah? I mean, we have seen people that don't fit the standard of what beauty is. What you would call ugly. And there is a reason why God made your thought private. There's a reason why God made sure that when you were thinking, nobody heard. There's a reason why T.D. Jakes said, our thinking is the only frontier of privacy that we have. There's a reason why you have a thinking faculty. So you think it, but you don't say it. We all think the worst. Everybody on earth thinks the worst. And the Bible tells you what self-control is. You control yourself. So what makes you inhumane is you saying it in front of that person. Forgetting that that person is a human being with flesh, with blood, with emotions, with feelings, with thinking, with memories, with ears that hears. So now that you said that the person is ugly, what should they do? Or now that you said that, oh, this person had pimples, what should they do? Oh, now that you said, oh, what's your weight? What should I do? What am I meant to do at that point to take away the weight? I've made it my life's mandate to stand up for people. Oh, I'm going to so stand up for people, because you cannot go around speaking down on people and getting away with it. Is on the Chinahan with sense. You then realize that they don't have sense. They don't. Because you have freedom of speech doesn't actually mean you have the freedom to say just about anything. If the person's zippers were open, that could be changed ASAP. You help them with their zippers. If that thing can be corrected in 3 seconds, say it. If they have a lint in their hair, you can help them take it out. If they have a wax in their eye, you can help them. These are things you can, take away immediately. But those ones that requires months of work, of taking care of, just shut your mouth. Because the person knows. Somebody that added weight, did they tell you that they don't know that they added weight? Somebody that has people, did they tell you that they don't know that they have people? Somebody that got darker, did they tell you that they know that they got darker? Somebody who has a buck teeth, did they tell you that they didn't know? Did they tell you that they're not thinking of saving up money for braces to work on their teeth? Did they tell you that? But no. When they laugh, you say, this your teeth, you get a CB. Who said you? Oh. See. I'm always the kind of person that is a very big pacifist. Like, I love peace. I love, let's be zen. Let's be communal with each other. Let's be in unity with each other. We are all friends. Let's fellowship with the Lord. Blue, blue, blue. I mean, I'm still a pacifist too, but I will not suffer you gladly. I refuse to suffer fools gladly, especially in this aspect. It's that way that you cannot keep your stupid thoughts to yourself. I will not suffer you gladly. I will not be like, oh my God, he didn't know it was rude. Idiot cable. Idiot cable. So this is beyond my fight now. Be you a man, be a woman. If I'm in your environment, in your vicinity, and I just hear rubbish, actually turn to you and ask you, like, a good question is, what makes you think that that's okay to say? And second one is, okay, so now that you have told them, what should they do about it? Or 3, when they woke up this morning, they actually looked at a mirror, or were they lacking of mirrors? Let's be mindful. People remember stuff, like even those things that you think are just like throwaway compliments, you just said it. That is one thing your brain latches onto. That is one thing a person's brain latches onto. Our mandate should be to build people up, not to tear them down, not to destroy them, not to make them lose hope, not to make them lose their identities. A lot of people are walking around the world with torn identities, not knowing what to be or who to be, because throughout their lives, people have always asked them, oh, you're too slim, and they added weight. Oh, you have added weight, and they became they're just discombobulated. They're confused on who exactly to be. People are losing the child in them, the children in them, because they have become so conscious. They have become really robotic and very zombie. They can't express themselves the way that they are meant to. Because what if they do and it's not appropriate? I mean, there are things that are appropriate in the world. There are rules, regulations, there are things. But when it comes to personal expressions, when it comes to creativity, fashion, how we interact with one another, we should allow people be. We should allow people show up in the way they deem fit. especially if that way is not destroying another person's life or creating an obstacle for another person. We should allow people be. We should really do. So please, let's be mindful. This is also for me too, because who knows? Maybe after this, I'm going to say rubbish to somebody. Let's be really careful of what we say. Proverbs 12 verse 14 says, "From the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands bring them reward." And then verse 18 says, "The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." I'm urging you today to be the tongue of the wise, because what you say is able, is capable, has the ability to bring healing to broken souls, to mend broken hearts, to cheer people's heart up. So do not use your tongue to pierce people. Do not use your tongue to destroy a person's life.